what I generally do is I like to mark the tube with a small piece of white tape so that I know which tube is the scented one. So the toothbrush holder actually represents the dowel part of your dumbbell. So then what I start to do is I bring the dog in, and I show her the tube. Looky, looky, looky. What's that? What's that? And I make it exciting. I show her that I'm putting the cookies in there. Look where they're going. Look at that. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Look at that. Nice. Then I hold it out. Yes. And when she comes into it, I open it up. Yes, what a good girl. And give her the cookie. So I'll do that a couple of times. Yes, good girl. And when she comes in, big deal. Good girl, good girl. Look at that. Hold the tube out. Yes. When she goes into the tube, open it. Yes, what a good girl. So that's your first step to introducing the tube to the dog. Yes, good girl. Okay, so now I'm going to move on. Macy, always let your dog see you fill the tube. What's that? What's that? What's in there? What's that? Good girl. Gonna put your cookies in? Yes, gonna put your cookies in. Then I take the scented one and I bring out an unscented one. And I hold them both out and have her indicate. Yes, good girl. When she goes on to the scented one, I open it up. Good girl, good girl. Good job, excellent. And give her the cookie, okay? So again, you have one unscented one and the scented one. And you hold them out. If she tries to take the wrong one, just say nothing. Yes, good girl, excellent. And open up the scented one. Good job, excellent, good work. After she's successfully been able to indicate which one is the scented one just in my hands, then I'm going to transfer to the floor. So I just take the scented article, I put it on the floor. She goes in, perfect. If they pick it up, that's a bonus. If they just smell it, great, good job. Open it up and give them the cookie. Good job, excellent, good work, good girl. I don't want to overwhelm the dog when I'm teaching it the scent game. So at a later time, I play another game for the pickup and delivery. At this point, I just want the dog to know to go in and indicate the scented article. Putting 2 tubes on the floor. Again, always letting your dog see you fill the tube. So then you just ask your dog, Macy, come here. Perfect, good girl. Excellent, good girl. Good girl. Excellent job, good work. Good job. Over time also, when you are starting to add more tubes, you put less of the smell of the treat in the tube and more of the smell of your hand. So over time, start lessening the smell of the food and start using the scent of your hand. When you set your tubes out, always remember to set them parallel to the dog. So when she comes in, she's coming in onto the scent of the tube. Good girl. Excellent. Good job. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Add your tubes slowly and build up, making sure that the dog knows what he or she is doing every step of the way. Yes, good girl. And she picked it up that time, which was a bonus. Good girl, good pickup, good find. Nice job, good girl. Excellent. Yes, good girl. Good job. Nice finds. Good girl. Good girl. Excellent. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. At this point, The smell now should just be your scent. You should have taken a clean article, one that you hadn't put food in before, and now just put your scent on it. Yes, good girl, excellent. So now I just give her the cookie. Good girl, excellent job. When storing your articles, make sure that you use an aerated bag and always leave the scented article separate from your others for a couple of hours to let it aerate. Again, yes, you can get these at your friendly dollar store. What did we do before we had the dollar store? I don't know. So that's how to store your articles. Now you're ready to move on to your articles. If you've done dumbbell retrieve with your dog, this might be a little confusing at first for the dog. They may want to go in and just grab the dumbbell. But you have to be patient. After a short period of time, they will realize that they are still playing the scent game. Set your tube out among your dumbbells and send the dog. Good girl! So you see, over time, add more dumbbells and lessen the amount of tubes that you have on the floor. Good girl. Continue adding your dumbbells until you have more dumbbells and only one of your tubes, your scent tube, left. Good girl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scent the wooden article number 2, and I'm going to put it in the pile with no tube, and she should make the adjustment over onto the article. Good girl! Number 2, and make sure you always reward. So now what you've done, you've made the dowel of the dumbbell like the tube, and she thinks that that's where the cookie's still coming from. Your end result should look something like this. The dog is sitting, the articles are all out. What I like to do is cut my hand over the dog's nose to give her my scent. Then I tell her, find it. Perfect. Good girl. Yay! Excellent. High five. High five. High five. Good job. Do a little spin. Do a little twist. And that's the end result of your tube game. I hope you've enjoyed this small video, and I certainly hope that it helps you down the road in teaching your dog scent articles. Remember, enjoy and have fun.